All right, here we go. We have Baby Blue of the Platinum Group, Pretty Ricky, who's actually getting ready to turn himself in for 20 months in a couple of days, but we got a chance to chop it up right before that happens. Welcome to Vlad TV for the first time.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man. Finally get to see the ghost Vlad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, actually, I think Pretty Ricky's actually been on Vlad TV like years and years ago, but this is our first time actually talking.
Okay, that's what's up.
Well, we're going to talk about the whole PPP thing and the sentencing and so forth, but I kind of feel like people aren't defined by their worst moment. So I really want to get into your whole story so people really know who you are, and we'll eventually lead into that whole situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were born and raised in Miami, Florida.
Yep. Born and
Okay.
raised in Miami, Florida, man.
All right, so what was Miami like in the 80s and 90s?
Man, 80s and 90s, this dope boy city. Cocaine cowboys, palm trees, donks, verts. You feel me? Strippers, stripper capital. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And your brother is actually in the group as well, eventually.
Well, which brother?
Oh, okay. You have multiple brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, how big is the family?
Family big, man. Big. 10 brothers and sisters or something like that. Bunch of cousins. Bunch of niggas who brothers who loyal, you know what I'm saying? All family, ain't family, and loyalty make you family.
Okay, you said or something like 10 brothers and sisters or something like that. That means that, do you know how many siblings you have, or is it?
Nah, I don't know, man.
Okay. I mean, you got a Jamaican father,
Right. You got a Jamaican father, man. He Rolling Stone. Bunch of kids.
There you go. Okay, well, at 2 years old, you actually had a very serious situation happen to you.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, I was 2 years old. I was one of those kids grew up in the city in Miami. We play with guns, you know what I'm saying? And I just was used to playing with the gun so much that I ended up finding a gun in the crib. And when I found the gun, I'm thinking it's the toy gun, done pulled the trigger, boom, I end up with the scar right here, rush to the hospital, end up living.
Okay, so you shot yourself in the head with an actual gun at 2 years old.
Yeah, a real gun, 22, when I was a jit.
Okay, well, thank God it was a 22, because anything bigger would have really
It would have blew a
blown
nigga
your whole head off.
Yeah, would have blew a nigga head straight off. Hey man, it's a lot of kids out here, man. They get shot with smaller guns, man. What's a smaller one? A 38 or something?
No, 38's bigger, I think.
38 bigger?
22
Man,
is the smallest one, I think.
Man, they get shot with all kind of guns out here and don't make it, man. We see all kind of tragedies out here, so I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and the scar on your face, that came from that situation.
Yeah, the scar on my face came from that.
Okay. Who was actually there when it happened? Obviously, you were too young to remember, but
right.
It's
like a myth, right? It's like a myth. You don't really know. All you know is the stories of what they say, but you don't really know. Is it true? Is they lying? You know what I'm saying? But they say that, it was one of my grandparents' gun, and it was like under the pillow in the crib. So, I think my granddaddy was babysitting or something and left me in the room. I ended up finding the gun and then playing with the gun, boom, get shot,
All right, well, thank God you're okay.
Yeah, my daddy was mad about that, man. He rushed to the hospital, cussed my mom out. I just told you, tell that nigga, take that gun out the crib. I told you that nigga couldn't be in the crib, all that. He's snapping. You feel me?